Veteran free agent Tony Jefferson has just signed with the San Francisco 49ers. Now, for what we can expect from him just in this season, I really don't know what to expect. I think right now he's probably going to be a camp body. He's there because Jaquiski Tartt is hurt. They need someone else to fill that position. Jimmie also hasn't been practicing, so this could be a huge part of that. But he could also be competing for that third safety spot over guys like Marcell Harris. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what happens with Tony Jefferson going forward. That third safety spot on the Niners is going to be so crucial, especially with all the injuries we've seen to them these past few seasons, especially in the secondary. It seems to be a nagging issue with this team now. Tony Jefferson isn't exactly the youngest guy at 29 years old, but he hasn't played in 2 years. So if you're going to be optimistic, you could say he could have fresh legs, but at the same time, he is coming off an ACL injury. He's about 2 years out from that injury now. I believe, tore it in week 5 of 2019. And I think for the 49ers, a huge part of the reason why he's here is because of his relationship with James Bettcher, who's a part of the 49ers defensive staff now. And he was the defensive coordinator back with the Arizona Cardinals when Tony Jefferson was signed there as an undrafted free agent and then would eventually sign with the Baltimore Ravens. So I think for the 49ers, this isn't a game changing move, right? But at the same time, these are the kind of depth moves that the team needs to make in order to make sure they make it to camp and so that they can be comfortable going into the season. I think this team is trying to target some type of way to make the secondary deeper, and this is a way to do it now. I would prefer to see another corner in the building, but at the same time, we got a lot of time until week 1 of the season, so I'm not going to write this team off yet in that way, but getting a guy like Tony Jefferson isn't exactly a game-changing decision, but at the same time, it's a depth move, like I said. So, hey, good on them for trying to get deeper and recognizing positions where, they have had some injury issues. They do have older guys on 1-year contracts, and I do like that James Bettcher relationship. That kind of stuff is going to be important for the 49ers, bringing in guys who already know the type of defensive system that we want them to run, because this year it's going to be different with new defensive coordinator DeMeco Ryans. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so that's what I'm interested to see out of Tony Jefferson. We'll see. He could make it on the roster. He could not make it on the roster. But at the same time, I'm glad that the 49ers are trying to target some of these issues that they've had injuries at, and that they're just getting a little bit older at. So good on them for that.